Good afternoon and welcome back to the final day of the iSail Whitsundays B14 World Championships here at McCrae, Australia. As you can see, it's another absolutely glamorous day here on the water, and the fleet are very keen and interested to get out there for the final two races of the regatta. Guy Bancroft is currently in the lead by 2 points after yesterday's racing, and he'll be very excited to have that little buffer as he heads into the final 2 races today. Conditions are expected to increase with the wind, expected to swing to the southeast and possibly further to the east at 10 to 15 knots early this afternoon. And those heavy weather crews will certainly be looking forward to the breeze picking up and making the most of some heavier conditions. The boat park's been pretty quiet this morning. I think everyone's certainly had a good night's sleep after some pretty heavy wind conditions yesterday, and the presentations should be a great evening tonight, so we'll see you all there. All right, we'll just quickly go back through the courses for today's racing. As you can see, the competitors will line up down the bottom at the start line here between the boat and the pin end, and the competitors will complete a 5 minute, 4 minute, 1 minute and go sequence prior to starting their tacking up to the windward mark. So the competitors tack up to the first mark before heading across to the spreader mark, buoy number 2, and then they pull their spinnakers up and fire off downwind, jibing down to the bottom gate here. And at the gate they can either proceed around the port side, which is the left side of the course mark, or the starboard side, which is the right hand side of the course. Once they've done that, it's either up to the two courses. You're either going to do course 2, which is 2 laps, or course 3, which is 3 laps. And once the competitors have completed their appropriate number of laps, they then proceed around the starboard gate mark and across to the finish line here to the right of the course.
Yeah, we've been having a pretty good series as far as we're concerned. Just picked up a new crew before the series because of my regular crew hurt snapped his Achilles tendon. So picked up a new crew. So we've been just working our way into the regatta as such. Looking forward to today just to get out there and consolidate our result so far. So yeah, really looking forward to a beautiful day at McCrae.
Myself and Robbie, we weigh about 180 kilos, so we prefer the heavier sort of breeze here at McCrae, which unfortunately not really turning it up for us. Yesterday was a good day, but unfortunately we've had a bit of light weather conditions, so not going too bad though, it's all right.
So with Cole, I guess we're going all right during this regatta. Our aim was sort of top 15, and yesterday we got a 10th and 11th and a 12th, so pretty happy with that. It's looking a bit light today, so hopefully the breeze comes in because we definitely do a bit better in the stronger conditions.
All right, and here we are for the B14 World Championships at McCrae, Australia. I've got Jono Labie, Chief Commentator, back with me again. Thanks for coming, Jono.
Thank you, Adrian. Looking forward to it.
It's certainly made talking through these things a lot easier with you on board. So looks like all the boats are on the beach and getting ready.
Rigging up. Yep. Final preparations. The nude there, just on its way in.
It's last day's racing.
Last day of racing. Looks
Gosh.
like there's just not overly huge amounts of pressure just at the moment, but if yesterday was anything to go by, we should see the sea breeze kick in.
Sea breeze.
Nice flat racing around 15 knots.
Well, it's for sure that we do like the sea breeze ourselves, don't we?
Most definitely. I must admit, it's much more comfortable sitting on a wing than it is scrambling around a foredeck. So anytime there's a bit of pressure up, we tend to get the boat going a lot flatter and a lot faster.
Absolutely, and I reckon the cruise union would nearly have a gig to try and change the wind limits.
It would be nice to have a minimum.
Minimum 8 knots.
A minimum 8.
Yeah, gosh, that'd be nice.
It's certainly no fun drifting around, so
maybe minimum 5 knots. 8 knots might be a bit nasty. You never know. You never know. We could get a petition together.
We could see how we go. I'm not sure how successful we'll be.
No, those the British lightweight crews wouldn't be very interesting.
I think if we went to our minimum 5 knots though, we'd have to go to 88 kilos, Adrian.
88. Oh, 88 minimum on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, that could be good. You never know. At the moment, we're sitting at 91 all up weight for the boats, so Look, 88 kilos could make them that little bit quicker. And we're out here on the start line. Looks like the boats are just doing their pre-race preparations before the race gets going. So it'll be interesting to see how everyone handles the conditions out there. I think I can see us there in the distance, Jono, lining up there, getting ready for a start.
15 seconds to the blue Peter coming down.
Still very light breeze.
Still very light. Still very light. You can see the Queensland crew there sporting the bright green vest. They felt a bit left out with everyone else in their matching vests, so they've managed
come to the party.
Pull together a couple of green ones.
Rumour has it they're not sailing vests though.
No,
surf life
saving, I believe. They are certainly quite skinny through the back.
Yep. Showing off a bit of their life jackets, but that's okay. They're looking very, very hot today. Looks like the pressure's come up a little bit there,
Just
and again, it seems like all the boats have got off to a pretty clean start, but a big bunch at the pin. All nice and flat and fast there. It's bound to see the. And here we are on board with the rocket ship.
On board the rocket ship, not a bad start for us there. Bit of clean air, heading out to that left, our favoured left side.
Oh, I love the left side. We had a great chat with Bangers yesterday after the racing, and he said, well, he's never seen someone hit the left so many times and just come out looking glamorous.
Absolutely. Certainly worked for us yesterday, and if it's not broken, Adrian, why would you fix it?
Well, look, you never know, and I guess the proof will be in the pudding and see what we do today.
Yeah, there's a lot of crews having races within races today. A lot of crews sort of, only 1 or 2 points away from
You see what just
up.
happened there?
That would be Bangers, going round the pin end again.
Looks like he must have been over at the start.
Just an individual recall on that start, and obviously felt it was him. It's gone back, and I believe the recall flag came down.
It did. I can recall that from the race start. So looks like Bangers has come out there with some good height. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets back through the fleet after that abysmal start there. He'll be pretty nervous after that.
Yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot of boats within 1 or 2 points of each other, doing a lot of racing with each other. So having that bad start for him is not going to help his defence. Being a couple of points clear of the next boat, he'll have to work really hard to put himself in a much better position, get back up to the fleet.
Yep. So. I think
young kids on Warlord there, I believe.
Yeah, look at them go. They're hiking out, keeping that boat flat. They're looking pretty glamorous. And
it's fantastic to see them out on the water. Only a couple of young starters and not a lot of weight on that boat.
I don't think they're much over 100 kilos.
Doing very well for themselves, yeah.
What have we got there? That seems to be pretty flat.
May have been Flipper, that one.
And here we are.
Magic Marine here.
375. This is Brent and Lee.
So you can see how the breeze is just not quite up enough, and not quite sure whether to be on the wing or on the deck. A lot of crews.
There we go. Nice hoist, boys. Can they get that sheet on quick enough? Point that boat up. Good. And see how they point the boat up to get it set there. And who's this in second
Crispin
position?
Here and
Crispin and Peter there. 785.
All staying nice
They'll
and high.
be pretty happy with that first lap, won't they?
Yeah, interesting bear away. We got there in the end.
373
bonework.
So consistent. Just
very consistently up the front. They've had a very good regatta.
Yeah, no
nice
doubt.
boat though, Bez. One of the nicer looking B14s.
Look, it was built by one of the absolute class legends, Marty Johnson there, with Devola up in Sydney, and it was actually his boat. It used to be called Nerdwork back in the day, but Bangers took it over and redubbed
has
it.
To go to,
got to have a bone.
Got to go to the bone.
Got to have a bone. And there's Kelvin and Amy with their nice yellow and green kite, and Andre's up there, even though things are fairly light at the moment.
Cromity's there. They'll be getting ready to get their kite up.
Yeah, the old 2-to-1 halyard.
2-to-1 halyard.
Has caused them a bit of problems.
It has had a bit of issues with the halyards. Yeah, with the ropes slipping through the cleats, but see how they go today.
How things go, absolutely.
They've found themselves in a good position anyway.
Oh, look at the tide there. It's just playing havoc for the crews. They're just getting sucked down onto that mark, and it's just a pain. Absolute pain.
Well, Bangers has done really well there for someone.
What is he doing? He's come from the last place. He's at least mid-fleet in front of Barnesy. Barnesy will be devastated.
Barnsy's sporting the 3DL main there, Bez. New technology.
He is, and for those of you at home, you might have noticed that underneath the North Sails and 3DL logo, there's Smithy's on his sail, and unfortunately, Smithy was a crew who used to sail with Barnsey, and he died following a battle with cancer. Oh, Steve Mitchell! Oh, went for the jibe, and they're in it. Look at him swimming out there. Now, as the boat comes over on top of him, he wants to clear that and get out from under the boat. Oh, we're underwater there, Jono.
Make sure the legs. The boats do go from on their rear to upside down very quickly with these wings, don't they?
Oh, absolutely, especially with that kilos of weight in there.
A lot of action down here at the...
What's happened to 373? They've gone way back in there. They must have had a tough run.
It was very shifty on the way down there. Got to pick the gusts.
Big gains and losses.
Big gains and losses to be had, yeah.
Looks like that's Steve Miller coming down in there. He'll be pretty happy with that.
Fluorescent Adolescent doing well up the front.
They are, and Siren will be much happier with their race today.
Stevie Miller here, just coming in.
Oh, and Yellowbone, they seem to be pretty up there too. The fleet's pretty close in.
Pretty close,
after
just that
the first lap, sorry.
Good sort of wind pressure here for everyone, finding it reasonably easy to manage, and keeping the fleet together.
Oh, close up with Simon and Nikki on board Team Harkin there.
Oh, big line.
Oh, got it out.
Lucky.
They are lucky. Gosh, you can never be too sure, can you, Jono?
No.
They can be a race killer.
Wine glasses are not ideal.
Oh, Brendan Lee managed to shake it out there.
Waste a lot of time trying to get those ones out.
And round in second place, 791. That's Watsy and Bish, isn't it? On the Flying Donkey.
Yes.
Oh, tight on the mark there. Is that Bancroft? Surely not. Has he not got round? He has too.
Pulls it round and look how
Can you believe that?
Lockie's got that kite up very quickly there.
He has, and last off the start.
Yeah.
Like top half of the fleet on the first top mark, and then in third position on the second work. No wonder this man is a two-time world champion. Oh, wine glass and pop it! Oh, here comes Team Rocket Ship. Here we go, coming up to the pin mark. It'll be interesting to see how this hoist goes, Jono. Oh, cut off.
Cut off, but there we go.
Barnsey and Alicia, look, they're going for the hoist again. Let's hope that spinnaker's not twisted.
Got to get that tack out, Barnsey.
Oh, Barnsey slow on the tack. And Andre and Craig there rounding in some pretty hot conditions there up at the red kite.
There's the Bandit, the Jouster. Round they go.
That boat just keeps impressing. They're going really well.
They're going really well. So it just shows where the boats have come from in terms of technology, doesn't it, Adrian? With the fixed pole, and now we've got the retractable.
That's right.
Retractable poles and the carbon rig.
Oh, Robbie and Dave up there as well. Looks like they've let a bit of Vang off to go around the corner. And Ian and Dave, they'll be devastated by that second upwind. They haven't been able to get back in front. Cromedy with the 2-to-1 halyard. Let's see if we get a look at that.
There it goes.
That's Lano, isn't it?
Straight up.
Oh, loving it. Getting it up there, and there's Blackie with his decal kite.
The big black mane.
Isn't it black?
The big black mane. It looks good. It does look impressive.
It really, really does. And Team Harkin there, Simon and Nikki getting around there.
Big bear away, getting ready for it.
Notice how flat the boats are going around the mark. That's just so critical, isn't it? To keep that wing down as you go around the mark, to have good speed and keep the boat balanced.
Keep nice and balanced, yeah. Allows crews to certainly get a lot better footing for the hoist, to get in there, get the bag open.
Definitely. Oh, and that's Team Moffat, I think.
Team Moffat, yeah. A lot of messy packing going on the deck there as the boats have pushed up early.
Absolutely, there's a lot of boats there.
And there's a boat almost big knock.
I think that's Lorimer, isn't it? Oh, and here's Rocket Ship. They didn't have their kite up, Jono. I think they must have dropped early.
I believe we had to drop quite early there with a port starboard crash jibe.
Gosh, that was a bit challenging, wasn't it?
It was a bit intense there for a while, but...
You never know. Look, we could get back up the fleet. Who have we got there? That's GBR 781, isn't it? That's the other local guys. Not GBR, Oz. And 374, that's Toxic coming around there.
He's had a good regatta.
He has, yeah. They've enjoyed their sailing and enjoying this breeze, no doubt. These Canberra boys, they sail on Burley Griffin, but they just love a blow. They just get involved.
Still a lot of boats heading out to the left-hand side. This is Steve and Adrienne.
There we go. Looks like they're going in, Jono.
They are close to the beach.
Oh gosh, it must have just been a bit too strong for them.
Wind pressure is starting to build, definitely. 791, what's he here? Coming around for another rounding.
He seems pretty up there.
Clearing the mark. I believe he likes the wind up.
He does,
likes
he
the
does.
pressure.
Oh, and they've got through Brent and Lee. That will be interesting to see what happens down the bottom there.
Magic Marine, got a bit of pace on, nice and flat.
They are flying, aren't they? Gosh, they're a good combination. Let's hope they stick around in the class. Oh, and Rick and Alice, they've done well up that work. They've got in front of bangers.
Oh no, Lockie, what's happened
lost.
here?
Oh no, he got the hat back. Oh,
Hey!
see,
Lockie's had enough, he wants off.
He wants off, bangers. What are you doing, mate? Get back on the boat.
I don't care if winning baggers, I'm going home. It's time for a beer.
Oh, it's time for a beer. And clearly Lockie thought that his hat was more important than getting his feet under the straps.
There is nothing more important than your hat on a boat.
Oh, especially out there on a day like today.
Certainly lost mine a few times through the jibes.
It's hot and nasty out there.
The nude coming up here.
Yeah, trying to out pinch. I think that's Bynes and Pygel there on GBR 761.
Taking every little bit of height.
Oh, they're just getting it up there. Look at Richie and Lisa. They just love pointing high and they can do it well.
Very composed looking boat, the nude, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Richie hardly ever.
Gosh, you just can't
very
fault
smooth,
him, can you?
Smooth mover.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is a smooth mover.
Nice and relaxed.
And
Stays
quite,
nice and
quite
relaxed.
good position for the windier conditions there with the nude.
No, not rushed through the tack. Just gets the boat nice
There you
and
go,
set.
Chris and Tom again, pretty nice tack there. Oh, Newen and Tori, they're up there.
Bluey, I believe that was the only boat left with the tin rig.
Yes, absolutely, and no doubt they will be looking to upgrade wherever they can. And here comes in Bonework. Looks like they've gained a few spots up that last work, so they'll be keen to finish the race and hold on to those positions.
Barnsey there.
Barnsey. Was that?
Oh,
Oh, there's Andre.
764, mate.
Oh,
nice and close to the mark there. I think he might be a bit close to that mark.
Oh no, devastated. And then there's Darlow and Gracie.
Darlow and Gracie there.
Wonder what happened on that mark. I suppose we'll never know. Oh, and there's Oz 781. Another couple of the local guys. They've been training with Brent and Lee as in the lead up to the championship. Oh, Team Rocket Ship.
Going fast there. Look,
They do seem to be getting along pretty well. And,
flat and fast there. Nice looking new main there.
Oh, Steve Walker Sales. You've got to say thank you, really, can't you? So they've been big supporters of the Tassie
Very
fleet.
big supporter of the Tassie's fleet and of us. Giving up a lot of time
Looks
to
like there's another hat in the water.
improve us.
And we're just heading down to the bottom mark, I think. It looks like, there's Cromedy. They must have
Engineering.
had some issues.
I think they might have had some issues with that
Famous 2-to-1
famous
halyard.
2-to-1 halyard. I'm not sure it's
no, blew again.
not sure it survived.
There goes Andre and Craig across for the finish.
Again with the pole out.
Absolutely. Looks like 373's held on and kept in front of them on that last downwind. Beautiful sailing, hey. Oh, there goes Blackie. Round the mark. Managed to keep clear of things.
Seemed to have a nice clear lane, so it's just a nice easy ride to the finish for them.
I had a good chat to Blackie the other night and he was having a good discussion about how it's quite different sailing with a lighter crew weight.
Yeah, okay.
It certainly does make a difference. The boat does feel a lot more nimble with a light crew weight. You've got to be a lot more on the ball and getting on the wings early. Oh, look at that. No doubt Glenn and Dylan will be enjoying having that bow spread out for the finish line.
Certainly does help them when it comes to the close call port starboards.
Absolutely. Give them a bit of extra nose there. They wouldn't be getting in front very easily at all.
It's a risky move to take them on.
Oh, Don't want to end up with a pole through your boat, do you?
No.
Bad way to finish. There's Robbie and Dave
The
coming
hitch
into the
up.
bottom mark. Again, nice time.
Nice time to drop.
Yep. Plenty of
3.72.
time for the crew.
They'll be enjoying this little bit of extra pressure with Dave out on that wing.
Absolutely. And no doubt now the breeze has freshened up. Maybe this next race might be
a good one for
them to shine.
Yeah. Bonework coming through. They've had a pretty good race.
Oh, the old yellow bone. Gosh, they are.
Yellow bone, yeah.
Yeah, Oz 357 there. Anthony House up from Wallara Sailing Club.
Oz 280. You can see the green vest, Queensland crew.
Gosh, that Queensland crew have done well, haven't they? They've tried their little hearts out, and they've really enjoyed the racing
Really
too.
enjoyed the racing. They've had pretty good success, I would say. They've done really well for a newer crew and a big fleet.
Absolutely, and they've only had the boat 6 months, so good on them for making the dip. It's 2.5 days drive from
Big drive,
from Brisbane,
yeah.
so they're certainly our furthest travelled Australians to the regatta. And another Canberra boat there, 376. That's Usain boat coming in there for the last time. Gosh.
Jibe.
Oh, are they going to get
Jibe
it down?
drop.
It looks like it's a bit messy.
You've left it late.
Where's that tack line?
Down it comes.
Oh, look, they're way off the mark. What's going on there? And he's rounded up.
Rounded
no
up
time on the
very
crew at all.
early.
Do you see what's going on there?
We've got Lewis here coming through.
Oh,
Might just
that
sneak
is
through now.
not. Oh, are they through? They are. Oh, and Lewis will be loving life. Can he keep it moving though? Looks like they're hiking hard there. Looks like Kostia's going for the strategy of keeping 1 foot in front and 1 foot hiking, which is interesting.
Did we ever learn the correct pronunciation of the boat name?
I don't think so, Jono. I certainly can't pronounce it, can you?
No, we'll stay with Oz 299.
Oz 299, I like it. And there goes Usain boat just behind Lewis and Kostia there for the next place. Beautiful breeze. Gotta love sailing in this stuff, don't
Nice and flat.
you? And that's it.